You know, we all have a past. Things we've done that we're not proud of, I mean, including myself. But one thing I would never do is get on TikTok and tell all my business. Check it
I
out.
have 6 kids with 4 baby daddies. 4 baby daddies. You heard that right. I'm just gonna roast myself for the next 2 minutes, so I get asked every single day, who's whose dad? Who's this? We're just gonna give you a little rundown, okay? I'm gonna give you a little bit of the history of my awful taste in men. This is my first husband and baby daddy. I married him in 2014 when I was 18 years old. My 2 older daughters I had with him, Tegan and Olivia, and we got divorced in 2018. This is my second baby daddy, Dwayne. We had Remy together.
You know, I don't know about you guys. Drop it in the comment section. I hate that word, baby daddy. It just seems kind of degrading. And I'll be honest with you, if I was any of these guys, I'd be kind of hot that she was putting me on blast like that. She made a comment a little bit ago where she said her horrible choice in men. I think what a lot of people fail to realize, it takes 2 people, okay? And again, I'm not judging her or trying to come down on her because you open my closet, you're going to find some skeletons too. The point I'm trying to make is, as I have grown and gotten closer to the Lord, I am just like her. At one point she says that she wished she could go back and talk to her younger self. I wish I could do the same myself. All of us, I believe, have that. But as I've learned and I know better, I think I have a responsibility to give wisdom in regards to this area. I think if a lot of people could learn to practice some self-control, not make decisions based on what they see other people doing or what society tells them is acceptable or what their friends tell them, because we're all guilty of that to a certain degree. You know, like I said, for years, I didn't have a relationship with God. But the closer I've gotten to God and the more I've learned about what the Bible teaches, I can see now, had I had that in my past, it could have, I'm not saying that it would have, because a lot of people disregard it. It could have helped me to make better choices to where I wouldn't end up in a situation similar to what this young lady's talking about. Because I guarantee you, if you govern yourself by those principles, you're not going to have the majority of the headaches and the heartaches that we have in this life. The majority of the headaches and the heartaches that we have in this life, we create for ourselves. And like I said earlier, it takes 2. So let's get back to the crazy.
The drama, the lore, the insane, I literally can't even put into words the horrors that I went through with this man. Your mind would be blown if you knew what I went through with this person, okay? Haven't heard from him in years. Want to keep it that way. This is, oh, wrong picture. Hold on. Wrong picture again. There we go. This is my 3rd baby daddy, who I'm sure most of you know. This is Zach. We had Alea together, but technically I just had her because he's non-existent also. He fathers the child that my husband has raised since she was 2 months old. So, and then we have my 4th baby daddy and my 2nd husband. 4th time is a charm, right? This is my now husband of 4 years, Brian, and we have 2 kids together. And he has been Alea's daddy since she was pretty much born.
Well, I give her some credit for at least staying in this marriage for 4 years, and hopefully this one continues and there's no more drama. But just all the crazy and chaos that comes from these kind of situations, you know what I mean? Having lived, I wouldn't say a very long life, but I'm pushing close to 60, and just based on life experiences, failures made, looking at this young lady, I would almost guarantee you that her father was pretty non-existent in her life. If you were to get her to be honest with you, I would guarantee you she was either raised by a single mother or a mother that had a lot of men coming in and out of her life. Because I truly believe if you have a strong father in the home who was a godly example, see, daughters have a tendency to look for men that treated them like their father did. If their father was abusive, you will notice that they would tend to gravitate towards men that are abusive. If their daughter treated them like they were a queen, and that to treasure themselves and to, just treated them like their princess, that's what they're going to expect from a man. So it makes a difference when there is a man in the home. That's why you see so many broken families, so much brokenness. So again, I don't know if she'll ever see this video or if I'll ever get that information, but just based on my life experience and the things I've seen, I was a police officer for almost 35 years, so I've seen a lot of stuff. My gut instinct, when I think back on all the calls I've gone through and just all the stuff that I've seen in my life, I guarantee you that is where a lot of her baggage comes from in choosing the men that she's chosen and living some of the lifestyle that she has. Now, I'm not going to say all the case, because I know there's a lot of men that are good, liars and sneaky, and they hide a lot of stuff, and they put on this great game until they got you, and next thing you know, it all falls apart. But again, we all have to take some accountability in the choices that we make.
My baby daddy drama lore is dark and deep and insane. And I wish I could just go back to my younger self and be like, what the actual fuck are you doing? Yeah. But there you go. There's all my kids' dads for everyone who keeps fucking asking me. 2 of them I don't even care to fucking mention. But now you know.
So those are the ones I want to see. The 2 that she doesn't want to mention. And it's nothing to laugh at. The way this world is right now, with everybody having a phone and everybody having a platform and everybody making videos, you see so much crazy. Most of it you can't believe. Is it true? Are they just doing it for clicks or for likes or for follows or subscribers? You don't really know. But the bottom line is, I believe a lot of this stuff is legit. There's a lot of brokenness in our society, and it's sad, and I will end on this note. I truly believe if we could get men to step up and be the leaders that they're supposed to be. The older men need to be pouring into the younger men, teaching them. There's a lot of men that are growing up now, and some that are even adults, at least on paper, that are still walking around here like little boys because they didn't have that example. And if you don't have that example, how are you going to know what to do? How are you going to know how to be a husband, a father? How are you going to know how to lead your family if you become that husband or that father? It goes so much deeper, but even with all my mistakes in life, I would love, just like this lady said, to be able to go back and tell my younger self, hey, you might not want to do that. And the question is I wonder if I would still do it anyway. That's how stupid we can be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I will make sure I link this young lady's channel in the description section if you want to go check out her content. I like to give credit back to the content creators. Also, make sure you like this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. I hope that you have. As always, I love you guys, and I will check you on the next one. Later.